Heart disease have become a major global health issue, but just in recent history, heart disease was a relatively rare occurrence. But as time went on, more and more people began to suffer from heart diseases. By the 1950s, cardiovascular disease had become the leading cause of death in the United States. And 18.6 million deaths as reported by WHO as a result of cardiovascular diseases. One would say that this is a Western problem, but is that really so? Reports by World Heart Federation that in 2012, 12% of deaths in Nigeria was as a result of cardiovascular diseases. The challenge, however, is that the report did not take into account out-of-hospital deaths. Therefore, a more recent study in Lagos that took account of out-of-hospital deaths reported that 51% of brought-in death cases were related to cardiovascular diseases. These are just statistics, one would say, but I believe we all know people recent times who have died of heart attack. I, for one, have lost 2 close friends to heart attack. They woke up otherwise healthy, going about their normal activities, and before we knew it, they slumped and they were gone. The question now is, what happened? How did cardiovascular diseases become so widespread? And what can be done to prevent or correct it? Well, it all starts with our diet. You see, the foods we eat play a major role in determining our risk of developing heart diseases. There are widespread reports that have implicated diets that are high in saturated fat, in trans fat, cholesterol, and sodium to increase risk of cardiovascular diseases. But are these claims really true? One could say, or I could reckon that they are true for trans fat, but not very true for others. If we take a step back in history, our ancestors consumed a lot of saturated fat, yet they never suffered from this level of cardiovascular diseases. They consumed meat, they ate eggs with high cholesterol content, and ate as much salt as they wanted, yet they never suffered from this magnitude of cardiovascular diseases. What then are the issues, one would ask? The increased risk of cardiovascular disease is correlated with the advent of vegetable seed oils, sugars, high fructose corn syrup, and all sorts of artificial sweeteners that we consume. Vegetable seed oils such as corn oil, canola oil, cottonseed oil, and the likes are very high in omega-6 fatty acid and low in omega-3 fatty acid. Omega-6 fatty acid, as reports and research have shown, predisposes the biological system to inflammation. To get oils from vegetable seeds, the seeds go through several levels of chemical extraction, bleaching, deodorization before they are packaged. These oils are extremely toxic until the final step of production, when they can now be consumed. Vegetable seed oils gained traction with the vilification of animal fats because of the report that animal fats are predominantly saturated and as such constitutes risk of heart disease. But is animal fats or saturated fat, as the case may be, the real problem? The answer is a big no. The food industries didn't want the product they additional to the world to be affected. So they deflected attention from the real culprit, which are the vegetable seed oils, the sugars, and the ultra-processed carbohydrates. Check previous video for information on sugars and ultra-processed carbohydrates and how they are linked to diabetes. In this video, the focus is vegetable seed oil. These oils are rich in omega-6 fatty acid, like I said, and low in omega-3 fatty acid. These oils are pure chemicals in the real sense, and it's not designed to be nutrient for the body. In Africa, especially Nigeria, our ancestors ate palm oil that is rich in saturated fats, and they were healthy. But in this day and age, the food industries have repackaged palm oil into palm olein via fractionation of the palm oil, bleaching, and deodorization, thereby stripping the oils of the very important natural vitamins and antioxidants such as carotene, and flood our market with these chemicals in the form of power oil, king's oil, grand oils, and the like. The good news is that these can be corrected or prevented depending on your current status. To prevent or reverse cardiovascular diseases, throw away every vegetable seed oil and never eat any food prepared with or produced with them again. That is the first step. Second step is go back to eating oils that occur naturally and are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, such as palm oil, cold-pressed virgin olive oil, coconut oil, butter. There are others. Second step is eat real food and not ultra-processed carbohydrates, not ultra-processed food such as French fries, the meat pies, the pastas of this world, so as to get the nutritional benefit of the fibers that have been stripped from ultra-processed food. Depending on current health status, may need to adopt strict national guidelines to reverse levels of cardiovascular diseases. If you don't get anything, if you don't take anything home from this video, make sure you don't forget that food is both medicine and poison, depending on how and in what form you consume them. I repeat, vegetable seed oils are not foods. Ultra-processed carbohydrates are not foods. Sugars are not foods. They are designed to kill you. Take your health back. Like and share this video if the information is helpful, and share to friends and families that you believe this video will be of help to. Food is the only medicine you need.